Crunchy lemony greens are on the menu today. We're using kale. Kale is a versatile leafy green vegetable that grows well in the Mat-Su Valley. I'm Julie Cascio with the University of Alaska Fairbanks Cooperative Extension Service and the Children's Healthy Living Project. Kale needs to be rinsed carefully to remove any dirt that may get stuck in the curly leaves or in the ribs. Children can help wash the kale, getting the dirt out of the leaves and removing the rib from the stalk. The rib is tough, so it must be removed. Now that you have the ribs out of the kale leaves, I stack the leaves up and roll them. And this allows me to go across and cut. And I'm going to cut kind of close together so that I don't end up with real large pieces. And then cut crosswise so that you have small pieces. And we're going to start putting a little bit of our dressing ingredients on. One of them is a drizzle of lemon juice, not all of the lemon juice from the recipe, but a little bit of it. And I'm squeezing fresh lemon juice through a strainer to catch the seeds. You could do your hand, but that usually, the acid usually hurts my hands, so I do it that way. A sprinkle, just a little bit, doesn't need a lot, of salt. That's optional, but it does help draw the moisture out. And a drizzle of some of the oil. That helps when we start massaging it to get our hands in there. You do this for about 2 to 3 minutes. It helps to tenderize the kale so it's not quite as chewy. So to make the dressing, in a small bowl, in this instance a jar, whisk together the remaining lemon juice, and we'll have to squeeze it. Or again, you can use bottled lemon juice if you want, which might be a little bit faster. If you have a lemon squeezer or an orange squeezer, that might make this process go a little bit faster. And whisk in the oil. Put in a little bit of pepper to taste. That, of course, depends if you're a pepper fan or not. My mother's coming to dinner, and she loves pepper. And the kids like it too, so I'm okay with that. You want some honey, about 2 teaspoons worth. So I'm going to very carefully measure this honey, haha. Looks about 2 teaspoons, and whisk it up. So pour the dressing on the kale. And if you don't have a whole lot of kale, you don't have to use all of the dressing. I think we've got a good amount there. For a crunch, we're going to add some sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. You can toast these if you want to have a little bit more crunch. And then we want some fruit. And I'm choosing diced mangoes today, but if you use canned fruit, you do want to drain it properly so you don't have a whole lot of extra liquid in there. If you don't use all of the fruit, then you can reserve the rest for another occasion. Kind of depends on the amount of kale that you have made. Oops, I got a little bit too ambitious with that toss. All right, we'll put a few more on top. And the fruit helps with sweetness in your salad, but it also helps the children, if they're not so sure that they want to try that leafy green, to give it a try, because fruit adds that sweetness and that color and the flavor. When you're getting dinner ready tonight, think about crunchy lemony greens as your vegetable contribution to your meal. Enjoy!